Man, if I live in Texas, I'm going to Cancun where they wear masks.
I see what you did there. Wow, Carlos, I know. Wasn't it just amazingly good news yesterday on the vaccine? And you're like, Texas, you're like, whoa.
Mississippi, too.
Texas.
But thankfully, a lot of mayors and local council people are going, no, we're not going to follow that. You know? Good. El Paso, no. Houston, no.
I mean, this time we can see the finish line. The vaccines are here. We have a real president that is using the Defense Production Act, that is getting competitors to work together, that's going to get us all vaccinated by the end of May.
Yes. And if the Senate wouldn't obstruct a COVID relief bill, these people could get money to wait out those 2 months. Right. Or you could open gradually. And for with masks.
You're a parent over there in Vagina Island. It's making sure that, he's using presidential power to try to get all teachers vaccinated by the end of March to prioritize teachers and that's what else is in the COVID relief bill is money so schools can open safely so we can all get vaccinated so we can do tracing. Anyway, yes, go ahead. Sorry.
But apparently 232 people dying a day is good enough for Greg Abbott. Hey, it's only 232 a day that are dying. So 100%. Yeah. That means 232. It's not my family. It's not my 232. I don't figure into the 232. It's probably the darker families, truth be told. Oh. But what did I say? That's just like you're waiting. And lest we forget, the whole reason this is happening is because we had a president that denied it, did not use the Defense Production Act.
Right.
And 500,000 people are dead, but that's not good enough for governors all across the country. Not good enough.
Right. And numbers are starting, unfortunately, to go back up. I mean, we're still at a level that is too high, right? I mean, Texas is in the red zone. They're in the red zone. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah. I don't know if this is sports analogy, but this is a lot like Seattle against New England. We were on the 2-yard line. We could give the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and Greg Abbott is throwing 3 times into the end zone, and we're going to lose the Super Bowl. Forgive my sports analogy.
No, finally, thank you, Dr. Fauci. A good use of sports. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
It's because Trump listened to doctors like Ronny Jackson, who reportedly drank alcohol and took sleeping pills on the job as the White House physician. Oh my God. This story.
Wasn't he Obama's physician too at some point?
Yes, and now he's a congressman. The Department of Defense Inspector General has issued a scathing review of Representative Ronny Jackson during his time serving as the top White House physician, concluding he made sexual and denigrating comments about a female subordinate, violated the policy for drinking alcohol while on a presidential trip, and took prescription-strength sleeping medication that prompted concerns from colleagues about his ability to provide proper care. He currently represents Texas in the House of Representatives. Right. What are the chances?
Just don't let him be Madison Hawthorne's wheelchair buddy. Hey, I'll push you, Madison. Hey, watch out these stairs.
Can I just say, yes, the investigation should go forward on Governor Cuomo, but I'm just like, they never resign. Yeah. Madison Cawthorn, Ronny Jackson isn't going to resign. Of course, he did the Trump playbook. He said this report is politically motivated. He said because he refused to turn his back on President Trump. Okay, so he just they all do that. Fake news. It's politically witch hunt, politically motivated. I love some of the fun facts. After arriving in Manila, Jackson began drinking in the hotel lobby, then got in a car with a drink in his hand to go out on the town. Back at the hotel, one of the witnesses saw Jackson pounding on the door of one of his female subordinates. When she opened the door, Jackson said, I need you to come to my room. Jackson told a female medical subordinate who was also on the trip that she had a great ass. And
God.
Would like to see more of her tattoos.
Well,
oh dear.
Well, we ask you that every day here on the Stuff You Never Show.
I don't.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Ronny.
He's Trump's friend until the end, Dr. Ronny. Takes that drink, it kind of helps him think, Dr. Ronny. Dr. Ronny. He's the man, Trump likes to say, is gonna privatize the VA. Watch him crash and burn, Dr. Ronny. Well, Trump's feeling fine. He's 6'3", weighs 239, Dr. Ronny.
Yay! Yeah, Carlos, we were talking about Cuomo yesterday, and Chris tweets, first, I'm not trying to give the governor of New York any hint of a break, but the media needs to do better. Jim Jordan is still in Congress, and Trump needs to surrender his DNA for a possible rape. Cawthorn has multiple accusers. Why aren't they getting the same coverage? That being said, I mean, it does not look good for Cuomo, and but again, they should do the full investigation of all of it. I took a bunch of you guys yesterday. Who is this? Qatar Suncat said, Steph is piling on against coworker flirtations. Really? She does it all day. But when Cuomo does it, it's more egregious. What's wrong with how he handled it, Chris? He asked to do an in-house investigation. Everyone pouted about it. He agreed to an AG investigation. Okay, I do sexually harass my employees and tell fart jokes. However, I am not the governor of the state. I am the governor of this little cubbyhole here where I tell the fart jokes.
You do your own in-house investigations, though.
It's kind of
you do.
Yes, and I'm in charge of them, and they go very quickly, very expeditiously, reach conclusions immediately.
Well for you.
Pardon?
Yeah, they always turn out well for you.
Like, go ahead, ask what the conclusion was. Go ahead, someone ask me.
That time that you stuck
I
your
was
tongue in
cleared.
my
I was cleared. The
husband's-
investigation is over. I was cleared.
Yeah.
By the board of
Come
governors.
and change Mama's bathwater.
By the
It
board.
ain't sexual.
That's not sexual when I ask you to change my bathwater because I had an accident.
I gotta be able to see down there. It's murky.
Ask me who's on the board of governors.
Who's on the board of governors?
Me, and I cleared myself. All right, it's over. Okay.
No, Cuomo's pretty sleazy. But yeah, you're right. Democrats always do the right thing and retire, and Republicans
unfortunately,
just playing like barnacles.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Carlos. Say again. I'm sorry.
Well, Cuomo wouldn't even register on the sleaze meter of Republicans. That's the problem.
I know.
We do the slightest thing. Al Franken posed for a picture. He's gone.
I think Robert in
the car accident.
Robert in
Madison
Florida
Hawthorne was probably, sexually assaulting a girl during the car accident, from which his friend saved him, and then he threw his friend under the bus.
Right. Yeah, Robert in Florida explained the Italian men scale of flirtation yesterday. So I don't, but it is like Cuomo's like, oh, that guy? Yeah, I can believe that. Right.
Yeah, a little bit of a hug. Give him a little hug.
Yeah,
so what? A little slap. She was a little light in the envelope, so I held on a little tighter.
Boy.
Little grab.
Okay.
Little Tony Soprano.
Okay.
I was just taking it.
Yeah. By the way, all right, wait, let's talk about that for a minute. Madison Cawthorn, we mentioned it yesterday. It's not just the sexual harassment, right, Carlos? Nope. It's like I keep saying, this is the party of Donald Trump because they all just lie about everything.
Yeah. Yep.
All the time. That's what the message, I guess, for them on Donald Trump is. Hang on. I've got it here. We've mentioned it before. But, okay. Yes, a former close friend of far right-wing Representative Madison Cawthorn, Republican of North Carolina, said he lied about the car wreck that partially paralyzed him. His account of the wreck was that a close friend had crashed his car in which he was a passenger, leaving him to die in a fiery tomb. The friend said that it's completely a lie, that he pulled Cawthorn from the wreckage. But, they all make these stories. Like, Donald Trump's the hero of every story and the victim. Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cawthorn claimed he was declared dead after the wreck. He wasn't. Cawthorn said he was preparing before the crash to start studies at the U.S. Naval Academy, that he turned that into a campaign ad. He'd already been rejected by the Naval Academy before the right. He claimed to be a Paralympian. He wasn't. I mean, it's okay. He's now become one of the most vocal peddlers of the claim that the presidential election was stolen. Yet in a stunning confession last month, he admitted he has no. Say the election was not fraudulent. I mean, more than 150 students at his college signed a letter last year accusing him of being a sexual predator. But it's just like I say, none of them ever resign, right?
No.
That it seems like he's doing the wheelchair version of stolen valor. He's claiming all of these things, surrounding his.
That's what it is.
Being in a wheelchair, and those things things aren't true.
That's what it is. It's stolen valor of real naval, vets and para-athletes, para-Olympians.
Right.
Yeah, Travis.
But then he also does this thing where he's not completely paralyzed. And so he will do it he'll stand up every once in a while as if it's like a sign from God that he is stronger or overcoming
as an applause
too.
line.
Charlatan.
As an applause line. Yeah.
Oh, still stand up just so I can get a fart out. Wait a second. Okay, there we go.
I do that all the time.
Oh man, Republicans, they're all face huggers from Alien. They're just gonna cling, and you poke them, and acid comes out and melts through 3 floors of the spaceship. Oh my God! Inherently and genetically evil creatures. Get the Republican off me!
You are a delight, sir. A delight. Yes. Okay, we were talking about what happened at the Supreme Court yesterday. Are they just saying the quiet part out loud now? So
yes.
Okay.
Arizona.
And the U.S. Supreme Court justices appeared inclined to uphold 2 Republican-backed voting restrictions in Arizona in a case that could further weaken the Voting Rights Act. The court's conservative justices asked questions that suggested they could make it easier for states to defend voting restrictions. They were hearing a lower court ruling that found the voting restrictions disproportionately, of course, burdened Black, Hispanic, and Native American voters. This thing we always hear about ballot harvesting, and they make it sound so like organ harvesting while you're alive or something, right?
Yeah.
It's a key word for them, yeah.
Okay. Sometimes, yes, some states engage in this to facilitate voting and increase voter turnout. It's legal in most states. It's not,
all the votes are legal. You're just asking somebody else to pick them up from different locations.
Yes. Right. And Sonia Sotomayor noted the lower court previously ruled in the case found no meaningful threat that ballot collection leads to fraud. And then Amy Coney Barrett, this is where I think they said out loud, well, it's just bad for Republicans. It's bad for Republicans. That's why.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, cut 1.
What's the interest of the Arizona RNC here in keeping, say, the out-of-precinct ballot disqualification rules on the books?
Because it puts us at a competitive disadvantage relative to Democrats. Politics is a zero-sum game, and every extra vote they get through unlawful interpretations of Section 2 hurts us.
Wow.
The difference between winning an election 50 to 49 and losing an election.
Okay, thank you. My time is up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Shush.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my.
This is it.
I'm gonna use my baby doll voice to tell you to hush now. Shh! Don't speak. Oh my God! Wasn't Amy?
Put the candle back.
Amy Coney Island trying to help him there? Okay.
Yeah.
La.
No.
Don't you?
No, don't speak. Don't speak. No. Silence. Don't speak.
She has a weird baby doll voice for a Supreme Court justice. Is all I want to say.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
What?
Amy Coney Barrett. Yes, I never grew up. I have Jesus. Oh.
Thank you, Carlos. Okay. Is that your Amy Coney Barrett doll?
Yes, it is. Yes. Just don't speak. I have to go. Bye. This is my doll that I play with over here. Her name is Sandy, and this is Trixie. And Sandy and Trixie go shopping together. What did you say?
They don't have abortions together.
Oh God! Oh my God!
I have a string pull sound effect. If I were to have an Amy Coney Barrett doll and I were to pull its string, what would it say? Sorry, hang on. Here, I'm going to pull the string again. Hang on. Hello, my Amy Coney Barrett doll. Say something.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, we can't hear Carlos. There's something going on with audio.
Oh, no. What happened?
Oh, there
my
it
audio
is.
No good.
Oh, now.
I'm on the
Okay.
internet. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just playing with Trixie and Sandy. They were shopping at the mall. Jesus loves me and I love law. I can't talk right now.
You have just listened to the spontaneous creation of a new Carlos Alazraqui doll. A new Carlos Alazraqui character, Amy Coney Barrett.
Amy Coney Barrett doll. Oh my God.
And her husband Chuck. And her husband Chucky.
Hey, get out!
Okay. All right. I'm going to come back to that all hour.
Oh my God.
I'm the do it
she
again.
sounds like Jennifer Tilly, and Jennifer
Bride
Tilly
of Chucky.
was in Bride of Chucky.
Okay.
Yes, that's what it is.
I'm the do it again girl in high school, so I'm going to pull the string and.
Oh my God. please. I love the law. I gotta go shopping. I love Catholic school. I like to pray.
21. I'm done for the rest of the show. 21 minutes.
Oh.